Hi and welcome to my top tips on transition into a new setting. So this can be going from one school to another, school to a college, new school completely. So my top tips. I will be, for this example, the child. So I need, as the child, I need consistent, predictable routine. I need it because my amygdala needs it. And if my amygdala is heightened and on alert for lots of different reasons, it's going to need that to calm the monkey mind. It's going to calm it. Consistent predictability routine. So please give me a timetable. The timetable gives me the information to tell me what's going to happen next. Then it's predictable. Then I can have it at home. Give me a few copies because I'm going to forget them. Have one in my pocket. Have one at home. Remind me through the day what's going to happen next. Don't assume that I am able to remember, because if the amygdala's on heightened alert, this part, the wise prefrontal cortex, the wise owl within, it's not online. The chimp within is definitely there and it's looking for safety. Give it safety with the timetable. So that's the first thing. So now I have a timetable. Great. Okay. Next part. Who is my safe person? I know what's going to happen next, but if that active amygdala is there, it needs a person to soothe it. I can't do it on my own. Who can help me? Says our stress response ultimately. So give me a safe person. I need to know who they are. I need to have met them. I need to know they are a safe person. Can I trust them? So it might be that I need a little bit of time with them. Have I got a picture? I mean, I have to just go with the fact that we're starting from scratch. Photo of them. Maybe we do an online chat. Maybe there's time put aside to have that one-to-one. Making a puzzle, doing something I like, because that has my interest. And so then we have a connection. So let's go with something I like, art. So, safe person will pretend to enjoy art. Let's do some art together. Calms my amygdala. Gives me the safe person. Now I have a memory of the safe person to store. Okay, now if I start to wobble, can I go and see? I'm going to say Mrs. Smith because I always say Mrs. Smith. Can I say Mrs. Smith? Sure, Tracy. I don't need to ask you why, because obviously you're starting to feel unsafe for whatever reason. Okay, so these are my top tips. I'm not going into lots and lots of theory. Now I have a timetable, now I have a safe person. A way out of, I'm feeling stressed, I need to find them, they soothe me. Okay, what's next? Tell me, this is my last one. Is it my last one? Oh, yeah. Otherwise I start boundaries, Tracy. Start going down and I start rambling. The last one is expectations. So, expectations of behaviour. How are you expecting me to conform within your setting? I need to know that. It makes me feel safe. Okay, so expectation is you turn up at 9 o'clock. Okay, there's an expectation. What happens if I don't? I need to know that. What happens if I don't? Don't spring it on me. Tracy, it's 9:01. You've missed your break. Whoa, well, I'm not coming in tomorrow. I'll have my break at home. Right, consistency, expectation. What does it look like? What are you expecting from me? I'll come back before I say this bit next. Right, what are you expecting from me? And what happens if I don't? If I can't meet the expectation? I can't meet the expectation. I can't get there on time. I'm going to give another one. I don't finish my working lesson. So maybe that amygdala is firing away. So the prefrontal cortex, which is called learning, is offline. I'm doing my best in lesson, doing my best, but I'm really struggling. Expectation. What happens if I don't finish it? Tell me. Then I know. Don't spring it on me. That makes me feel unsafe. I hope you would be able to be aware of my capacity and capability when I am stressed, but let's go with the expectation. So now I know your expectation. What you need to know of me is my ability, my capacity, my capability of meeting said expectation. So I'm going to put expectation here in this example. But when Tracy's amygdala is online and this is offline, the wise part of her is gone. She may not be able to meet the high expectation that you have of her. You're looking at her, you think, well, she looks engaged. She's not making a fuss. So I expect Tracy to have finished the 30 questions of maths, let's say. Tracy's freaking out. Tracy's stress response. You don't know this because you're new to Tracy and Tracy's new to you, so she's not sharing. Is dissociation. That's her stress response, okay? She's not anger, not going to throw something at you. She's not going to rip up her work. Let's keep going with this example. She's not going to walk out of the classroom. She's not an avoider. She's not the stress response of flee. So she's right at the top of the polyvagal theory scale. She's a pleaser. Fawn response, dissociation. This is offline. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to say anything. Be small, go small, don't make a noise. Conform. Tracy, you haven't finished. Yeah, because I haven't got a clue what was going on. Because I'm really, really stressed. But I'm here. Really, really stressed. I'm really, really stressed. Tracy, now I missed your break. I needed you to have done the work. Now, Tracy isn't capable because she's only a child and inside a young child, because her developmental needs are that way, that she doesn't have the ability to say, actually, can I just tell you, my stress response to overwhelm, which I find with maths, is that I dissociate, which means my prefrontal cortex is offline, which means I cannot retain or retrieve information. I cannot solve problems and I cannot communicate my needs with you. I don't know who you are yet. I can't trust you. So my chimp within has said, I'm taking over. Just go small. Do what you do, is what the chimp said. Go small, don't make a fuss, get it done as much as you can, then run away. I can't communicate that to you because my inner child, my inner chimp, is 6. Yes, I'm 18 in my example. Yes, I look like I should be able to, and I might verbalize. I might communicate my interest in history to us, because that's my interest. I can do all of that, but I can't talk about the chimp. Can't talk about that. So remember your expectation of me. Please understand my capacity. Please understand that actually me sitting in the room is probably all I can do. So let's go with that and praise. Remember that the monkey's on the high and alert, so it needs to trust your praise. So I'm aware of that as well. You know, who are you praising? Oh, that's adrenaline. Oh, don't like adrenaline. So take your time with the praise. So now we understand each other. Now there's a starting point. Predictable, consistent routine. Make sure that you know the young person, the child. Otherwise, that ability to try again and try again. I don't want to call it resilience because it's such a trigger word for so many people, because it's used in the wrong context. Come on, we've got to be resilient. Come on. Come on. So, but you understand what I mean when I say that. The ability to feel and manage that feel and know how to do that, and ready for the next stress. Feel, regulate, ready for the next stress. Bouncing up and down the scale of emotions. Helping the chimp to go up and down, bounce up and down to stress, dissociation, form response, and down to calm and regulated, because you provide, the you that's watching this, consistent, predictable routine, that it meets me where I am now, not where you think I am or where you want me to be, but where I am right in this exact moment. So there's my top tips. Seems quite long, doesn't it? Give them a go. Let me know how you get on. Take care.